Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to welcome everyone and thanks for joining us for Thursdays at 3 with SCC. And each week we'll talk programs, we'll talk about different student services that we offer, and along with a time for answering any questions that you may have. And be sure to register for our t-shirt giveaways. We are posting a link in the chat box in Microsoft Teams and also in the comments in Facebook. So you will have until 4 p.m. today to register for a free t-shirt. So if you don't want to hang up your Facebook page because you're watching us, thank you. You can go ahead and register for that t-shirt afterwards as well until 4 p.m. today. We will just ask for your name and your address, and you can give us that and we'll send the t-shirt straight out to you. Okay, each week we open up with a different staff member of SCC just so you can see some other faces. And so here is this week's staff member.
Thanks, Melissa. Hi, my name is Rebecca Thurman, and I'm an academic advisor at SCC. I'm excited that you're here to learn about some of the great programs SCC offers. Now, during today's open house, you'll learn about the Clinton Center and what programs are offered there, as well as SCC's fitness centers on Somerset and Laurel campuses. We're excited to share this information with you and hope you'll want to join our SCC family. No matter what path you take, we want you to know that we are all here and committed to your success.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. And each slide that we show on the screen will have contact information posted so that you can take a picture or a screenshot for later. This open house is also being recorded so you can go in and watch it later from our website. And I would now like to welcome Jill Lawson. She is the director of our Clinton Center. She's going to talk to us about all the great things being offered there. Welcome, Jill.
Thank you, Melissa. We really appreciate the opportunity to highlight the Clinton Center today.
Well, we appreciate you being here. So Jill, in general, tell us a little bit about the Clinton Center.
The SCC Clinton Center is located at 1273 Kentucky Highway 90 West in Albany, and our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5. The SCC Clinton Center shares the building with the Clinton County School District office and the Southern Kentucky Early College and Career Academy, which is the local area technology center.
Great. That's really awesome that you share that building with them.
It's a very busy building.
I'm sure it is. And I know that we're going to talk about some of the different programs that we're offering there in just a minute, but how about some student services? What types of assistance are available at the Clinton Center for our students?
Well, we're available to help our students who may have application questions, transcript, or testing questions, maybe questions about their FAFSA, or maybe need a little help with their student self-service accounts. We can provide those answers, or we can contact the correct person at the main campus to answer those questions. We also offer access to computers, online library services, and tutoring if needed. And we also offer advising at the SCC Clinton Center, and our care advisor, Jennifer Campbell, is available to assist students with enrolling in classes.
Okay, fantastic. So they have anything they need, they can go to you, and if you don't provide it there, you can definitely get them in touch with someone who does.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, let's talk about some programs. I know that we've had some long-standing programs there, and we also have some new offerings coming up at the Clinton Center. So what are the programs currently being offered for this summer and this fall?
Well, our cosmetology program with instructor Joni Upchurch has really been the cornerstone of the SCC Clinton Center since 2004. And of course, her program is returning in the fall. Our new programs for the fall will be our practical nursing, our LPN program. We're working on bringing EMT class to the Clinton Center. And we have another new program that's starting this summer and fall is welding. So we're excited about those programs.
Okay, fantastic. We're excited too. Great. Now let's talk a little bit more in depth about each of these programs, and we will start with cosmetology. Just tell us a little bit about this program at the Clinton Center.
Okay. Our cosmetology program prepares our students with the knowledge and the skill in theory, hair, nails, and skincare. Students complete 1,500 clock hours for their diploma, and our students are in the classroom and lab 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. We accept clients on Mondays and Wednesdays with a full service salon setting. The students offer haircuts, colors, highlights, perms, manicures, pedicures, facials, waxing, makeup, and nail sets. Pretty much anything a salon offers, and at a discounted price. Our program is accepting new students for the fall semester, so if you'd like to enroll, please contact Joni Upchurch at joni.upchurch@kctcs.edu, or you can call 606-387-3791, and she'll be happy to help you get started.
Okay, fantastic. And I have been to the Clinton Center, to the cosmetology. I've gotten my hair done and my nails done, and they are super.
Wonderful.
Okay, so again, like Jill said, if you're interested in cosmetology, Joni's information is on the screen as well. You can take a screenshot of that and go ahead and send her an email or give her a call, and she'll be happy to fit you in this fall. Okay, I know you're excited about the next program we're going to talk about because it's actually returning to the Clinton Center. So our practical nursing program, or we like to abbreviate it, LPN, is coming back, and we have Ruth Martin joining us. She's the coordinator of that program, and she's going to tell us a little bit about it as far as at the Clinton Center. Welcome, Ruth.
Thank you for having me, and we are so excited. Billy and myself are very excited that we're able to come back and offer this again in the Clinton area. And one of the great things about it now, compared to when we were there before, it is now 11-month, 12-month program. So you can become a nurse in a year there at home. We will begin each fall in August, and they'll graduate in June. And you must be a nurse aide on the registry to come in. So hopefully most people are getting that and getting started. And then there's some prerequisites that's on the screen that you do have to have. We're hoping by January that we'll be able to have nurse aide offered again there at the Clinton Center, or at least by the spring semester.
Oh, that'd be great.
We are having pre-conferences next week. You do have to call, and as it says on the screen, you have to call Cheryl Ping to schedule an appointment to attend because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But we're doing it Tuesday at 10 or at 1, and then July the 9th at 10 or 1. And you have to come to one of them to apply to the program. And we fill out paperwork and everything at that pre-conference. So there's nothing you have to do ahead unless you're not enrolled in the college. If you're not enrolled in the college, then you will have to fill out an application for that. If you have any questions or if you're interested in our program, you can call Billy Shelton at that number there or email her or myself, and we will be happy to answer any questions. I will put a plug in too. I know we're talking about the Clinton Center, but we do also have practical nursing in London that will begin again in January, and our Somerset Day program. They go every August also to June. And then we also have our evening program in Somerset that is a part-time program for those people that work. But we're really excited to get back into the Clinton Center. And if anyone has any questions or is interested, please give us a call.
Okay, absolutely. And I will just say that Somerset, on the Somerset campus and McCreary campus and maybe some other ones, we do offer nurse aid classes throughout the year. So if you want to you can always check the schedule to see when we're offering that CNA nurse aid class to get on the registry. And these pre-conferences, they will be at the Clinton Center, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, so if you are interested, please give Cheryl Ping a call, and that's coming up next week. And you can learn all about the program, what the requirements are. You'll actually meet, our LPN coordinators and instructors, and they'll be happy to answer any questions you have. We're so excited that this is coming back. And we know how much nurses and LPNs and anybody in the medical field right now is, they're very important. They would call them essential. So it's definitely needed, and it's a great job. I love that you can get it now done in within a year.
Billy may have something to add. I don't know.
Billy, you got anything to add?
I was trying to get my camera to come on. Not to think of anything. Miss Martin covered everything. I'm like her. I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be successful. We were at the Clinton Center for years, and it was really successful then, and I'm really excited to be back. So.
Absolutely. And I mean, in the Clinton Center is pretty much located where we get students from Cumberland County, from Wayne County, and maybe even over the Tennessee border right there. So
Yes.
it's pretty convenient in that side of the counties over there. Okay, thank you guys so much. I hope you get a lot of interest in that, and we can make some nurses here. Okay. The next program we're going to talk about is a short-term training that we're working on offering. It's the EMT Basic Certification. And Jill, will you tell us a little bit about this opportunity?
Sure. And you mentioned the correct word is essential worker. And an EMT is a first responder. And when we think of a first responder, an EMT is that first responder that provides the first level of care that can make all the difference. And we are working on bringing EMT basic class to the Clinton Center. That's going to be a full 16-week semester course. Students will need to complete their CPR certification either before or during their training. But when they complete this 6 credit hour course, they'll be eligible to test for a national and state certification as an EMT. And should they choose to go on to become a paramedic, they can bridge right over to the EMS paramedic program at our Somerset and Laurel campuses.
Absolutely. And I have included, I know one of our pictures there is from the Somerset campus. We have sort of a mock ambulance there that they learn everything they need to about EMT and EMS. Of course, it's a special job. It takes a special person to be an EMT, but that's a pretty, short-term course for a good career, definitely a stepping stone to going into the paramedics program.
That's right.
We're excited and really hope that we get some interest there at the Clinton Center for that. Okay, and for those interested in a technical program, we're actually offering welding technology. This is very exciting. So tell us a little bit about the summer class that's coming up soon.
Yes, we've got a summer class starting July 13th, and we're going to be offering an evening welding class. It's Welding 151. It's a basic welding class. It'll be on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings from 5 to 8 p.m. with instructor David Boer. And this is a course set up for non-welders who just want to learn the basics of welding, and there's spots still available for this class. And we hope anyone who's interested in learning welding will contact us to sign up. For the fall semester, we're offering Welding 225. This is a shielded metal arc welding open groove lab, again on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 8. This class is for those students who may have had welding or are interested in an advanced course in welding. Students can also enroll in Welding 170, 171, which is blueprint reading, and that would add up to 8 credit hours. And with some additional classes, they can have exactly what they need to get started full-time as a welding student, and that would allow them to stay home and start their welding career at the Clinton Center.
Absolutely, and I know that welding is in very high demand right now. It's actually one of our, it falls under one of our Work Ready programs for the Work Ready Kentucky scholarships. So even if you don't get financial aid and you would like a diploma or certificate in welding, that Work Ready Kentucky scholarship will pay for your tuition.
That's right.
So, there's lots of opportunities. I think about even just people who just want to learn, like you said, that don't know anything about welding and just want to learn about even just welding for their own personal use, or, we know a lot of people weld in their tool shops or their backyards and stuff. So lots of different things you can do with these classes.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. And let's see, we're going to go from welding. We're going to talk a little bit about the students who maybe just want to earn like their associate's degree, or maybe they want to transfer to one of the four-year colleges or universities, but they want to still start in Clinton County or close by. What do we offer at the Clinton Center for them?
Well, basically the general ed courses that we're offering this fall are Biology 137, which is human anatomy and physiology, English 101, which is Writing 1, and Math 61, which is Foundations of College Algebra. These are all courses that will help a student get started on their pathway to complete an associate degree, transfer to another college, or complete a program such as our LPN program. And these courses are prerequisite classes that we must offer for our students who are planning to apply to our LPN program. And this gives our students a face-to-face option rather than only an online option.
Exactly. And if they want to know what classes are being offered, where can they find that information? I think I've included that on the slide.
Yes. Students can call the SCC Clinton Center. They can call the 606-387-3704 number, or the number listed there is my extension. They can call that number, and we'll be happy to share with them all the classes that we offer, as well as information about our programs at the Clinton Center, or answer any other questions that they may have.
Okay, and they can always take some of these classes online, like I've put up there, you know, different English, math, science, humanities and heritage, communication, social sciences. They can take those online and actually come to the Clinton Center to use the computers and get all the student services that we talked about earlier. So they do have a support there in Clinton County.
Absolutely, yes.
So that definitely helps. Like I said, especially if they're maybe not ready to go to a four-year college right away. Maybe they need to stay close to home for some, you know, some reasons. So that definitely helps giving them that support there.
Yes, that's what we're there to do.
Well, fantastic, Jill. That's a lot of great information, great things happening at the Clinton Center. We're excited about that. Jill's contact information is on the screen. If you have any questions about any of the things we've talked about, feel free to call her. Thank you so much, Jill. Is there anything else you want to say?
Well, thank you, Melissa. We just really appreciate the opportunity to share what the Clinton Center has to offer our students in Clinton, Wayne, and Cumberland counties.
Okay, perfect. And we will talk to you real soon. Thank you so much. And next, we're going to learn about the fitness centers that we have our fitness centers on Somerset and Laurel campus. And I'd like to welcome Jeff Brickley, our fitness center coordinator. Hi, Jeff.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
How are you today?
I am doing great, Melissa. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Hope everyone's doing good out there and going to enjoy a big 4th of July weekend.
Yes, absolutely. I know we've got a long weekend, so we've got the day off tomorrow, which is awesome, I think. And the weather's looking good, so perfect. So, Jeff, I asked, one of the reasons I asked you to come join us today is that the college has recently changed our fitness center policy. So I kind of wanted to get that out there. And so what does that do for our students coming up?
Correct. Starting this fall, students will have access to the fitness center without taking one of the classes. So all students that are at least enrolled at Somerset Community College can use the fitness center. Before, you had to take one of the KHP classes, and then after you successfully completed that class, then you had access to the fitness center as long as you were a part-time student. So they changed that a little because financial aid has kind of changed over the years, and so now they've made it available to all students who are at least enrolled at the Somerset Community College. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, that's definitely going to help our students both, you know, financially and time-wise. And if they've got time between classes, they can just, you know, go down to the fitness center and get healthy.
Correct. You know, it's been proven over and over again that being active and being working out and being in a little better shape helps both mental health and actual helps in achieving better grades. So
absolutely. I know we're very excited to offer that to our students. And the fitness centers, they are located, like I said, on Somerset and Laurel campus. Can you tell us specifically where they're located on those campuses?
Sure. On the Laurel campus, it's in building number 2. And once you go in the main doors there, you'll need to go downstairs, and then you'll see the Learning Commons down there to the right, but you'll want to go to the left, and there's a long hallway that goes down through there. About halfway down the hallway on the right is the fitness center.
Okay, perfect. How about in Somerset?
In Somerset, is right below you. So it's in the student commons. So everybody probably knows where the cafeteria is and the community room is. If you go downstairs from there, we're the only thing downstairs in the basement.
I was going to say, a lot of people probably haven't been down there before, but they've been on this first floor. So if you go downstairs, you're going to find the fitness center.
Right. We're a hidden gem. So
Yeah.
It's still amazing that we don't really, a lot of students don't know that we have a fitness center and that we're down there. And even after they've been there for a year or so, they've come down and said, wow, I didn't even know we had a fitness center. So
yeah, it's pretty nice too. I mean, we've got the pictures on your screen are from our fitness center of the machines there. So yeah, we've got, tons of machines and equipment and all kinds of different stuff. And actually in Somerset, we've got locker rooms and changing rooms and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay. How about, what's the process for a student to use the fitness center? I know they can't just walk in and start using the equipment. So.
Right. So they'll need just to come down to the fitness center. They'll have to complete waiver of liability, and there's a couple other papers of formed consent, and those are the main two. They'll need to bring their ID so they can check in. We can just scan their ID, or should be able to, it's not set up yet, but we should be able to scan their ID starting this fall. And they'll need to do a little orientation on the fitness center, and they can just meet with me and we can go over kind of a couple of the rules. And if they had questions on some of the machines, on how they work, we can go through that. They can also set up a time then or later in the week or in the semester if they want a more specific program geared towards themselves. I'll sit down with them and talk about, well, how many days you want to work out and what are your fitness goals, and we'll chat a little bit and we'll write up a whole fitness program for them, and I'll go through each of the machines with them and show how it works, and we can do that anytime in the semester too.
Great. So they've got a personal trainer in you.
A little bit.
That's great. Yeah. You don't do meal plans or anything, do you?
Well, I'm not a nutritionist, but I give suggestions.
Yeah, I hear you. And talk about, I do know that we offer, and I've included that on our slide, we do from time to time offer some classes at the fitness center, some yoga classes and different fitness classes. So, and some actually 4-credit classes. So can you tell us about some of those classes that are offered?
Correct. We have 4-credit classes and non-credit classes, both in the fitness center. So we also have some online. So we have walking and advanced walking, which are actually all completely online, but you could still come into the fitness center and use the treadmills for your walking for that class. All the credit classes are just 1-credit classes. Okay. The online ones I just talked about. Then there's a fitness class and a beginning weight training class and a cross training class. And basically those classes, again, are 1 credit, but they are based on participation. Okay. So what we do is I'll meet with the class or the people in the class at the beginning of the semester, help them with their workout program. And then basically after that, it's all on their own. They just come in to the fitness center and they have to log in so many workouts per semester. So they have to come in and at least log in 16 half-hour workouts per semester.
Okay, that's a good way to keep them going.
Okay. So there's no books and no tests in those classes. It's all based on participation. Mm-hmm. So I get a lot of students that are, need to have another 1 credit to be full-time that take those classes. I get a lot of students that just want to learn a little more about fitness that take those classes. So it kind of varies a little bit. And then the non-credit classes are, like you were saying, or like the yoga class are probably most popular. And those classes are you have to pay to to take those classes, but they're super reasonable. So usually at the beginning of the semester, we'll have a block of classes. You'll see an email from me that'll go out to all the staff and students saying yoga class is going to begin on September 10th. And there's usually anywhere from like 10 to 12 classes. They meet once a week, and they're usually around $20 to $30 depending on how many classes there are. So it breaks down to about $2 or $3 for an hour session of yoga. Okay, so I don't think you can find that any cheaper anywhere else in town. And since if the students are on campus, it's pretty convenient for them.
Absolutely.
We've also had some other classes, kind of like a P90X kind of group exercise classes. We've had some other Zumba classes in the past. It just kind of depends on how many people we have that really want to take those classes, and we can find an instructor. But if there's students out there that are interested in having or would like to see a certain class on campus, yeah, please contact me, and we can work on trying to bring that to the campus.
Okay, wonderful. Can you all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my video stopped working, but
yeah, you froze.
Yeah, but apparently my audio is still on, so we're good. So, and when we're back on campus, so we expect that we're going to have a normal fall semester back on campus here with all the students. When we are back, what are the hours that the fitness centers are open to students?
8 to 7, Monday through Friday.
Okay, so
that varies a little bit from semester to semester, but in the past 16 years, it's pretty much 99% of the time been 8 to 7. Some days, sometimes we've had to close a little early on Fridays. It kind of depends on student worker schedule and things like that. But normally it's 8 to 7, Monday through Friday.
Sure. Okay. Fantastic.
And I'm not sure what it's exactly going to look like in the fall. It can be interesting because we might have to limit the amount of people in the fitness center to maybe 8 or 10, so everybody can do social distancing. So there might be some new rules that I'm not quite aware of yet, but in general, we're really super excited about getting back and being able to use our fitness center again.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will just say as a side note that the employees can also use the fitness center. So just so students are aware, you may be working out, right next to your instructor. So,
right, correct.
Better than that.
And we have quite a few senior citizens that actually come in and enroll in some of the classes for them. So you might be next to a 78-year-old person on a treadmill.
And they're probably in better shape than I am. So
we love our seniors. Yeah, some of them are in really good shape.
Yep. And
are very good talkers.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. This has been a great service to our students. I mean, I feel like they can probably go cancel some of those gym memberships that they're paying a lot for, and can use the fitness center for free. And if you have any questions or, want to ask about the different equipment or anything, feel free to contact Jeff Brickley. His information is on the screen. And thanks again, Jeff, for joining us.
Happy to do it. Thanks, Melissa.
Okay. And don't forget, I just want to say, don't forget to register for a t-shirt. If you joined us late and you haven't done that, on our chat is a registration link and also in the comments. So you'll have until 4 p.m. to register for a free t-shirt. We just ask for your name and address to send that out to you in the mail. Now, if you've decided that you want to become an SCC student, your next step is to actually fill out an online application. You can find that on our website. From our homepage, right in the middle, you'll see this box and you'll click Start Your Application. You will need your social security number, an email address for contact, and you'll need the name of your high school and any colleges that you have attended. And if you're not sure about applying yet, but you want us to send you some more information, maybe about a specific program that you're interested in, you can click on that Request Information link, and that will put you on our email list. And we will send you some information. We'll also mail you out some information generally about the college and any program that you're interested in specifically. And now we will take any questions. If anyone has any questions, you can unmute your microphone. You can write in the chat. You can comment on the Facebook Live. Or if you would rather just call and email us, I have included our information on the screen. That phone number goes to our main line at Somerset Community College, and the email is the recruiting email, and we would be happy to answer any questions you have, or help you out in any processes as far as becoming an SCC student or getting enrolled. And we look forward to welcoming you to our family, and we thank you for joining us, and we hope that you'll join us next week for Thursdays at 3 with SCC. Thanks again. We'll stick around a few minutes if anyone has any questions.